In this video, we do faces, bases, and purity seals. Part 1. Here is where we are at. If you need to catch up on the videos, click the card in the upper right hand corner. Alright, let's start on the base. I actually videotaped this last night because Vallejo texture stuff and Acrylic Earth takes forever to dry. This is a Vallejo texture paste that I have used in several videos before, and I'm going to use this in conjunction with the Acrylic Earth crackle paint from Citadel to try to come up with a desert mud cracky kind of base thingy. So we're just lathering this down the middle, and I'm going to put Acrylic Earth on the sides. Alright, Acrylic Earth from Citadel. This is a crackle paint, which means if you let it sit after putting a fairly thickish layer, and as the paint dries, it'll crack. So we're going to put this along the sides of our base. The thicker the paint, the more it cracks, and I haven't played around with this a whole lot, so I'm just kind of messing around and seeing the kind of result that I get. I'm going to go ahead and kind of pull these textures into each other a little bit, just to kind of ease out the transition between the two. All right, I'm gonna let this sit overnight. All right, next morning, we're gonna take leper's brown and we're gonna paint this over the entirety of our base. I lose a piece of Acrylic Earth here. So I think after doing this layer, before I move on, I'm probably going to try and seal it with some PVA glue. I'm also going to take this leper's brown and use it to undercoat the purity seal. It'll make it easier for me to do, especially the parchment, but even the waxy bit, and not have to do them over black. We're going to take some Evil Sun Scarlet and we're going to start working on the eye lenses for the helmet right here. I'm just being really careful, and I'm trying just to get it in and cover the entirety of the inside of the eye. Alright, now we're going to get Elf Gray and we're going to do the skeleton portion here of the face mask, and we're going to work this all the way up to pure white. We're going to do a fairly heavy wash of Agrax Earthshade over our base. I did a second layer of Elf Gray. Now we're going to take the Nuln oil and we're going to shade down the parts, and we're especially going to be concentrating on the recesses, so it has kind of like that mouth part showing off really well. Alright, we're going to pull out the bone white, and this is going to be for our purity seal. For the wax portion, we're going to use Warlord Purple. Alright, Wild Rider Red, back to the lenses. We're going to take this, start at the front of the lens, and go back to about halfway. We're going to need to do a second coat on the purity seal of the bone white and also of the Warlord Purple. To finish the lens, we're going to take just a dot of Fire Dragon Bright and put it in the very front portion of each lens. And this is really tiny and fiddly. we're going to take Ghost Gray and use this to start layering up the face. We're just going to hit edges and parts of the cheek and the tip of the nose. We want to leave that recessed detail still dark so that it really stands out. We're going to break out the Glacier Blue, and we're just going to do a very extreme edge highlight on the corners of the vent thing on the top of the Space Marine helmet. After this, we're going to do a final extreme highlight on the facial part with white. We're also going to try to put some dots behind in the back portion of the lens. It was okay, I guess. All right, sepia shade and red wash for the purity seal. All right, and this is how I hobbied today. If you want to share how you hobbied today down in the comments, I would appreciate it. Come back tomorrow and we're going to finish off this purity seal and the base.